I want to preface this video, just as I did my last favorites video, by saying that while I have quite a few things in front of me, which I have really been enjoying, none of these products are necessary. I know money is tight for many of us right now, and honestly, sometimes I do have a hard time talking about products, but I know you like these kind of videos. So maybe just look at this as entertainment. And if there is something you are interested in, I will of course link everything I'm talking about down below in the info box. And if I happen to have a discount code, I will also link that down below. With that said, let's get right into the video. The first product I have really been enjoying, you might be tired of hearing about because it seems everybody is talking about it. It is the Prequel Cleanser, and this is kind of a hard package to show because it is so reflective, but it is the Prequel Cleanser by Dr. Sam Ellis. My friend Tamra from Tamra's Timeless Beauty came to visit me here in Virginia. We are currently staying in temporary housing here in Virginia, and Tamra came about a month ago. We did make a couple really fun videos together, which I will link down below. But Tamra uses and brought the Prequel Cleanser, it's actually called, with a G. She let me try it. I fell in love with it, and she let me keep it. Thank you, Tamra. This is beautiful, which is why everybody raves about it. It is super effective, but also really mild and hydrating. This is so hydrating because it contains 50% glycerin. It also contains aloe vera, oat kernel extract, and some other beautiful ingredients. 400 ml, so almost half a liter, is only $18. So this is an amazing, very affordable cleanser. I also love the pump bottle. I love having a pump bottle by my sink, just pumping it into my hands without having to unscrew it. So I will definitely repurchase this. Once I'm out of it, this is going to last forever. And I'm also really curious about some other Prequel products. Prequel is by Dr. Sam Ellis, a dermatologist who also has a channel here on YouTube. She makes some very informative videos, and she's gorgeous. I will link her channel down below in case you're not familiar with her. But Prequel is her brand, and she has quite a few different products. So I'm really curious to try some other products from the brand. If you have tried other Prequel products, please share experience with them down below. The next product I have really been enjoying, have used up completely, will repurchase but haven't yet because, like I said, we are in temporary housing and we don't have an address here or a mailbox to get mail. But the product is the Dear Lucy Vitamin C Serum. I talked about this in my current morning skincare routine, which I uploaded maybe 5 weeks ago. But this is a vitamin C serum. It contains 10% tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative and my favorite form of vitamin C, because my skin can be somewhat sensitive to ascorbic acid. And while most studies on vitamin C have been done on ascorbic acid, new studies actually show that vitamin C derivatives, such as tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, can also very effectively help repair photo-damaged skin, as well as help with collagen and elastin production. So it does contain 10% tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate. It also contains niacinamide, alpha-butane, which can be helpful with pigment, and Canadian seaweed extract, which they say is brightening. This is a Canadian company, and so far they only have one product. I don't know if they're going to have more products, but this one I really like. I use this up completely, so I don't think I can show you what the texture is like. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there's one tiny drop, but I don't think you can even see it. But it is a very light, lotion-like consistency, which sinks in beautifully and just leaves a nice glow. It's soothing, it's hydrating, and I have really been enjoying it. What I also like about this is that it comes in glass, which I really appreciate, and it is refillable. So I can, now that I have the glass container, just purchase a refill. It will save me money and it will help the environment. So this I have really been enjoying. I will repurchase. If you have tried this, please share your experience with it down below. Let's see, what do I have next? I have so many things in front of me. Let's talk about peels. I get so many questions about at-home peels, probably because I have made a couple videos on at-home peels. And I get asked which are my favorite. Currently, I have two favorite at-home peels. And I have to say, I haven't really tried that many. I know many of you talk about Platinum Skincare and you love their peels. I haven't tried any of them. I'm going to. But I have tried the Bio Repeal. I have tried the copy of the Bio Repeal, which I can't remember the name of right now. I will put it right here. I tried the Sun Tzu Shining Peel. And I tried the Skinhealth Vitamin A Peel. Out of these 4 peels I have tried, the Sun Tzu Shining Peel and the Skinhealth Peel are my favorite, but they are quite different. The Sun Tzu Shining Peel, which I don't have here right now, I have some of it waiting at home for me, but the Sun Tzu Shining Peel is a buffered TCA peel, very similar to the Bio Repeal, which many of you loved, and I did as well. But I actually like the Sun Tzu Shining Peel even better than the Bio Repeal. It is more affordable, it is easier to use, I find it even less uncomfortable than the Bio Repeal, and I got the same results from it. So the Sun Tzu Shining Peel again is a buffered TCA peel. You apply it to your skin, you let it sit for a little while, you wash it off, you're bright red, your skin gets dry, and then in about 2 or 3 days, you start to peel. The Skinhealth is a vitamin A peel. It contains 1% encapsulated retinol. So this is used very differently. You use this between 3 and 5 days, depending on how strong of a peel you want. And you apply anywhere from 5 to 10 pumps twice a day. You are supposed to use one of their antioxidant serums before you apply this. I'm not sure it's necessary, but that's what I have been doing. So you apply this between 3 and 5 days. I have done this twice now. Each time I used it for 5 days and I used 8 pumps morning and night. So for me, the first 3 days, my skin is just fine. By day 4, I get quite red. My skin feels really dry. Day 5 is about the same. And by day 5, I start to really peel. And then day 6 and 7, my skin feels really dry. It's still a bit red, but it's easily covered up with some tinted SPF. So the Sun Tzu Shining Peel and the Skinhealth Peel are very different, but I really enjoy both of them. And this one I have done 2 of. The Sun Tzu Shining Peel I've done a series of. Both of them I will continue to do. If you have a favorite peel, at-home peel, please share it down below. I think I have a couple more face skincare products. The next one is the Colorsome Eye Cream. Now this was sent to me by the company. I'm sorry this doesn't really focus. I'm not sure why not. I will put a picture if I can't get it to focus. But this was sent to me by the company. And I'm really glad they sent it to me because honestly, I wouldn't have picked this up. I go back and forth on whether eye cream is necessary or not. As I am getting older, I have been using eye cream more frequently, but I often have a hard time finding an eye cream that doesn't irritate my under eyes or doesn't sting my eyes. So this is gorgeous. I have been using this for about 3 weeks now. So way too soon to tell if it actually does anything. So I can't tell you this has erased my lines, but I really love the consistency and I love that it doesn't irritate my under eyes nor my eyes. In fact, I have been putting that on top of my eyes, so on my lids as well, which I have never done before with an eye cream. To be honest, I have never given my upper eyelids any thought. And then one of you asked me recently what I do for my upper eyelids. And I realized I don't do anything for it. Now this kind viewer thought that my upper eyelids looked quite good. And then 2 days later, I got a comment from another viewer who suggested that my upper eyelids are quite sunken in and that I should get a fat transfer on my upper eyelids. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to apply eye cream to my upper eyelids now as well. So this is what I have been using, like I said, for about 3 weeks. Too soon to tell if it does anything, but they do claim on their website that the eye contour lifting cream addresses above and under eye aging while enhancing skin luminosity. Like all of the Colorsym products, this contains cord lining conditioned media, which they say is rich in growth factors, cytokines, and exosomes. And talking about other Colorsym products, my absolute favorite is the Colorsym Advanced Hair Care System. I made a video on it. I will link it down below in case you missed it. It is something I'm going to start again because, I'm sorry, I'm going off topic now, but it is something I'm going to start again because each summer I have seasonal hair loss. As soon as it gets hot outside, I start shedding a lot more than I would like to. So I'm going to go back on the Colorsym hair serum, which really helped me when I used it before. But this is the Colorsym eye cream. It has a pinkish, I'm going to apply a little more so you can see it. It has a pinkish color and almost a, I don't want to say slimy, but it is almost a slimy consistency. Let's say silky, a silky consistency. But it feels really nice. It's obviously not sticky or slimy. It feels really nice. If I end up noticing any difference from it, I will of course let you know. But this is something I can see myself repurchase when I'm out of it because I have been enjoying it. And then next I have one more skincare product, which is, let me wipe this off, which is not new. I have talked about this a bunch. It is the Young Goose Hyperbaric Mask. The reason I'm showing it again is that first of all, they changed packaging, but they're also going to reformulate this. And I reached out to the company and asked them when are the new formulations going to be available. And unfortunately, I haven't heard back from them. But if I do before I post this video, I will put it right here. But for those of you who love the hyperbaric mask as much as I do, I know many of you do, you've told me, they're going to reformulate it. They're not going to change it, but they're going to add an ingredient, a mystery ingredient they didn't share with me, that is supposed to help with collagen production. Now, the way I love to use this mask is with my Zip Halo, but I also use it as an overnight mask. But talking about the Zip Halo, and by the way, going back to Young Goose really fast, they are also going to reformulate their Youth Reset serum and lotion. If you have missed the video I did with Amitai, I will link it down below. He talked about the ingredients they're adding and why. But this is something I love to use with my Zip Halo instead of a conducting gel. And I do actually have the Zip Halo here, not because it's new, I've had this for a long time and I have talked about it, but I recently shared a video in which I reviewed the Dr. Vijani Volufeline cream. In that video, or for that video, my friend Shea and I tried the cream for 8 weeks as directed. And I shared before and after pictures, and personally I saw 0 results, which was unfortunate because the cream was $285. But when I shared the before and after pictures, several of you said that in the after picture, my lips looked fuller, which seems strange to me because I didn't apply the cream to my lips. And then I realized that I have been using the lip program, which comes with the Zip Halo, for probably now about 2 months. And I think that's why my lips looked a bit fuller, because I haven't done anything else to my lips. So that really made me happy to hear, because I always feel that results with microcurrent, while I'm a big fan of microcurrent, I feel that the results are quite subtle. But to hear that you could actually see a difference in the after picture in my lips from using the lip program, and that made me happy. So the Zip Halo, in case you're not familiar, is a microcurrent and nanocurrent device. And it comes with an app, which I believe at this point has 14 different programs. The lip program, which I've been using, is one of the newest programs. It takes 2 minutes. However, often I will use the lip program twice. So I do it for 4 minutes. And I have been doing it almost every day, maybe 5 days a week. So I wanted to mention this because, like I said, several of you saw a difference in my lips, which is nice and must come from the Zip Halo because that's the only thing I've done to my lips. Let's see, what else do we have? Something else I've had for quite a long time. Actually, I've had it since we lived in Paris and use very frequently, but keep forgetting to talk about, is the Maisama hair comb. And if you're not familiar with Maisama, Bev Sanderson, the founder of Maisama, has been on my channel several times. She's an absolute sweetheart, a dear friend of mine, and she's incredibly knowledgeable, especially when it comes to skincare and LED. Bev's first product, which I believe she came out with right before the pandemic, was the green rooibos pressed serum, and that's a mouthful. And since then, Bev has come out with quite a few different skincare products. Some of them I still have to try. They are waiting for me in San Diego, and I can't wait to try them. And Bev also has come out with different LED devices. In fact, in my last favorites video, I talked about Bev's new LED face mask, which I absolutely love and think is one of the best LED face masks available on the market right now. But Bev, quite a while ago, came out with this LED hair comb, which I have been using almost nightly for many months, but keep forgetting to tell you about. So Bev says this hair comb combines 4 proven hair growth stimulating modalities: LED light therapy, radiofrequency, electrotherapy, and electroporation. And then as far as LED, you can choose magenta, which Bev says helps with water and oil production, red, which has been proven to help with hair growth, magenta and red combined, or it also has a pulsed light option, which Bev says helps with product penetration. So I have really been enjoying this. Like I said, I have been using it almost nightly for many months now. And of course, let me turn this off. Of course, there are many different LED hair combs available on the market now. In fact, I was sent the Laduro hair comb probably about 2 years ago. But the reason I never talked about it and the reason I stopped using it is that the Laduro comes with little capsules you put in the middle of the comb, and those capsules contain a hair serum. They, of course, run out after a while. In fact, in my case, I ran out of the serum quite quickly because I usually use these longer than directed because I find these so relaxing. So for me, I would say one of the Laduro capsules lasted about 2 weeks and then I had to replace it. And I don't like being on a subscription and having to replace something. So I stopped using it. The capsules also weren't cheap. What I love about this one is it has a little compartment right here in the middle. It pops out. You open it up. It has a little flap right here. You open it up and then you put your hair serum of choice in there. I have been using it with the Hayal hair serum, but you can use whatever serum you want, put it in here, or use it without a serum, and then you use it. So this just pops back in here. You turn it on, and I usually go on the pulsed, and I turn it all the way up. And while you can feel a slight vibration on the hand, it's really not uncomfortable at all on the head. In fact, it feels really good. So I would just sit there with my husband on the couch, watch a TV show, and use this for about 20 minutes. It does turn off after 10 minutes. I turn it back on and use it again because it is so relaxing. So I have really been enjoying this. I can't tell you, let me turn it off. I can't tell you that I have seen any benefits because normally I don't struggle with hair loss. I do struggle with hair loss, as I mentioned earlier, as soon as it gets hot. So I have been using this through the winter, so I haven't noticed any benefit aside from it being super relaxing. But I'm going to continue using this, and like I said earlier, I will also get the calcium hair serum again. The combination hopefully will slow down my seasonal hair loss, because while it happens every year, still every year I freak out. I lose so much hair as soon as it gets hot that it is really sort of anxiety provoking. So I will let you know how the combination of this and the calcium hair serum is going to work. Now, of course, I won't know for sure which does what, but you know that I'm a big fan of red light therapy and that I believe in the benefits. So I'm going to combine the two and hope for the best. If you use an LED hair comb, let us know your experience with it down below and let us know which one you use. And then lastly, I just have a couple of body products. You ask me so often about anti-aging body products, and honestly, I have been really bad about using anything on my body. I have so much, or I shouldn't say anything, I use regular lotion, but nothing anti-aging. I have so much sun damage on my arms and my legs, and I really want to get a bit more serious about giving my arms and legs a bit more love as well. So my friend Shea, if you don't follow Shea, I will link her channel down below. Please follow her. She finds the most innovative skincare products, stuff I have never heard about before, but I have never bought anything that Shea recommended that I didn't end up loving. So Shea recommended this Iota Super Cloud Body Serum. Now this is called a body serum, but really it is a body lotion. But it does have ingredients in it that would be in a face skincare serum. So it does actually contain copper peptides, which gives it this nice light blue color. And you can see it is a lotion, not a serum. It is super hydrating. And that is really all I have been using. I haven't been needing another lotion on top when I come out of the shower. So this does contain copper peptides. It also contains mandelic acid, which is a gentle alpha-hydroxy acid, niacinamide, red algae, ginseng root extract, several different ceramides, and the list of beautiful ingredients goes on. So this is probably the fanciest body lotion I have used up to this point as far as anti-aging ingredients. I have really been enjoying it. I have been using this for maybe 4 weeks now. Again, I can't tell you that it has done wonders. There's a lot of damage to repair, but I'm hoping in the long run, this will actually, with all these beautiful ingredients, will actually help just make my skin on my body look a bit more healthy. I used to be a sun worshipper, so this has a lot of work to do, but like I said, hopefully over time it will help. Now, this company, they actually sent this to me, which I really appreciate. And they have 2 other products. This is my favorite out of the 3 they sent to me, and I will definitely repurchase this. The 2 other products are beautiful. In fact, I really like the body wash. This is the Super Vitamin Body Wash, and this is the brightening one. Now, I'm assuming they call this a brightening body wash because it does contain niacinamide and vitamin C and some other beautiful ingredients. However, it's a body wash. It doesn't stay on my skin for very long, so beautiful ingredients or not, I don't know how much they're actually going to do, but I do really like this body wash. It feels very similar to the Naturium Glow Getter body wash, which I love. That one has 50% glycerin, so it's really, really hydrating. This one feels just as hydrating, but without making my bathtub or my shower all slippery, which the Naturium does because it also contains some oil. I also like the smell of this. Let's see what they call this smell. Mandarin rind cedar atlas, whatever that is. But it is just a very mild, refreshing smell. And then the last product they sent me is their Super Matcha Body Lotion. This does contain matcha, which gives it a fun green color. It also contains an ingredient I had never heard of before called rambutan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they say it is a retinol alternative. Now, I'm not sure it is a retinol alternative. I have to do a bit more research on that, but it is a beautiful body moisturizer, but I don't find it to be anything special. So while I have been enjoying this and I'm grateful they sent it to me so I could try it, out of these three, what I would definitely repurchase is the Cloud Serum. I think it has some beautiful ingredients. It feels lovely on my skin. It's nicely hydrating without being sticky. So I will repurchase this. I'll keep you posted if I see any difference. Fingers crossed. Now, really quickly, talking about a retinol alternative. I am, as I mentioned, wanting to give my body skin a bit more love. So I'm going to use this in the mornings. And then I am looking for a body lotion I can use at night that has a form of vitamin A in it. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know down below. I would love to try some different ones. So these are all the things I have really been enjoying. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what are some things you have been enjoying. Please share them down below. Any questions or comments, please share them down below. I always love to hear from you. And like I said, this little one is itching for us to be done. Like I said, everything I'm talking about is listed and linked down below in the description box. And if I happen to have a discount code, which I do have for this, it is also listed down below. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye.